Amicia Reviews.
So here we have Legend of Grimrock. We're going to go ahead and start a new game. Normal difficulty. By the way, difficulties are really, well, they're harder than most normal difficulties or harder difficulties. So keep that in mind when you pick your difficulty. It's actually really tough. So basically you're this prisoner who goes to this tower called Grimrock, and they throw you in. And as you're being thrown in, you are pardoned from your guilt, or from your crimes. So you start off a free man in a rock. Here we go. So it's a pretty fun game, I think. It's a dungeon game where you go around and here, let's open this up. There's little puzzles and stuff like picking up that torch, open up the door. Oftentimes there's chains or switches you can pull to get by. There's weapons you can get. Here's a switch. There's also hidden switches, ones that are hard to find. There's little puzzles like this. More complex too later on. You set something on a weighted scale or something like that. There's a key. You also can just put it in your backpack, which you have here. Alright. I happen to be a rock collector, at least in this game. So I pick up rocks when I see them. I use them for various things. Yeah, and here's where you put the key in. Oops, I threw it at the door. For some reason I find that funny. Loose rocks. Loose rock. And this is where you find a hidden trigger to open something up. And there's a key. So this is the first level, so it's not too hard to figure out for the most part. Oh, and there's the first bad guy, a snail. Yeah, there's a lot of different tactics that you can use, like attack and then retreat, of which many of them become very necessary later on in order to survive. This is actually pretty easy though. And then there's some snail meat. Food. Now I've never actually starved to death. I haven't ever done that in this game because I was really careful with my food. However, if you're not careful, you'll run out of food, and I don't know what's going to happen to you if you do that. Could be that you die. Alright. Well, I really like the lighting. The walls look great. They did a good job on the graphics. The animation of monsters attacking you, if you've played dungeon type games before, you'll notice that that is one really nice feature about this. And they did an extremely good job on that. And there's different skills you can get with each of your characters. As you level up, you can develop into these different categories. Now, I'll warn you that if you want to get to level 50 on any of these, you're going to have to spend practically all of your points into that area. Because you don't get much, or at least I didn't get much higher than level 14 about. And here's a warrior of sorts. Looks like I got 2 warriors. I did it randomized on this one, but normally I create a custom character. And here's a rogue. I could throw weapons, do unarmed attacks, various other things. And here's a mage. You can do some spellcraft, ice, fire, earth, air, magic, and staff defense. There's another monster you have to battle. And you get to. You choose to. It's a good spell. fall down pits and survive it. And some other neat things that you can cast. There's a little bit of ice there. There's a little bit of electricity. There's also some abilities that these guys have. They don't really show any animation for what they do. You just and you automatically do it when you attack creatures. It automatically bashes and whatnot. So there's a secret message to me. I'm near the end of the game, so I'm not giving anything away with that though. So at least I hope not. All right, and so this is Grimrock, and I hope you get it. I probably won't say that very often, but if you like any kind of dungeoneering game, I really hope you get this one. I've been extremely impressed. Hello, snail. Come on over here. Come here. There you go.